Hey guys, welcome back. Today you have two additional assignments I'd like you to complete. You have this Edpuzzle video that's going to be it's going to have a challenge along with it. So actually, I guess it'll be three additional assignments. So you have this video, the challenge, after this video, and then your Math Olympics event number 6. Now, I do want to let you guys know that a class from Team A was one of the winners for event number 5 last week. So they got to choose a math teacher that they wanted to complete a challenge. They did end up choosing myself, so I will be completing a challenge, videotaping myself doing it, and then sharing it out to you guys. So be on the lookout for that. And if you guys are one of the winners for event number 6 by either having one of the highest averages or highest participation from a class, then next week you'll get to choose a math teacher and a challenge for them to complete. So just something for you guys to consider. Before we begin today, I do have your 6th grade trivia question ready for you guys. Today's question centers more on the theme of family traditions and vacations. Okay, so this more pertains just to any vacation that my family took, but I specifically remember this happening a lot. My going into 6th grade year, after 6th grade year, summer, pretty much all done. But in particular on vacations. So the question is going to center around kind of a family tradition that we always did anytime we went on vacation, no matter where we went, whether it was going to be Myrtle Beach or Gatlinburg or Florida or Virginia Beach or Boston, Las Vegas, wherever we went. We always did this one activity every single time. We would always try to find a place that had it, and then that we could do it. So I want you guys to try to guess. I know what was a huge favorite of ours. I want you to try to guess what that family tradition that we would always try to do on vacation. And the hint that I'll give you with this is the activity is something that you play. I guess it's kind of a touristy thing that you would play. They are local here in Dayton as well, but is kind of more of a touristy thing that you play. So after you answer that question, then I want you guys to tell me, are there any family traditions that you guys do on vacation? Is something that you guys try to seek out to do, whether that be like go to museums or art galleries or hike, play board games, I don't know, just various things like that that you may do. I want to know. If you don't have any, or if you're not certain that you do, then you can tell me maybe what a favorite vacation destination place is for you, or one that you would like to travel to eventually. Like I know for myself, I really want to go to the Mediterranean Sea and kind of cruise to Italy and Greece, Portugal and Spain. I think that would just be an amazing trip. So, but you can tell me that if you don't have any family vacation traditions. Okay, so I want you guys to go ahead and take a moment and answer those questions right now. All right, guys. So the answer to my question is my family always loved and had a tradition of going putt-putting wherever we went on vacation. We'd do it multiple times on that vacation and kind of get the competitive juices flowing. Probably isn't the best thing to do on a vacation, trying to relax, but it was just always a great time and always really fun for us. And that tradition's kind of even extended to today. I don't think we're as competitive. Maybe we still are, but it's always fun, always enjoyable to do that with them. So Moving on to your review today, and your challenge. We're gonna review Envision 7.4, which dealt with composing transformations, so multiple transformations on the same coordinate plane. Okay, so your challenge today is going to be to create a scale drawing, okay, of your room, and then perform the transformations that we have learned so far. Okay, so recall that those transformations are translation, reflection, and rotation. Okay, so those are the main transformations we're going to look at. Here's a scale drawing of one of the rooms in my house. This isn't. This is our guest room, actually. This large purple object, or figure I should say, is the bed. The blue rectangle is our dog's crate. The red rectangle represents where our elliptical is. This is one of our dressers. This is a lamp, and this is a nightstand. The door is down here in the left bottom of the corner, and it opens up this way. Okay, so basically no object or figure can go here because the door would hit it. Okay, so when we got to keep that in mind, it's going to swing out open this way. There's a closet here that goes into the wall. There is no door with it on that one. Then you have two windows, one on the right side of the wall and one in the top part of the wall here. Okay? So your scale for your room, okay, I'm going to put it up here. Okay, so we're going to keep it simple. So you're going to say that 1 inch is the same as 1 foot. Okay, that's what I try to keep in mind as I drew this scale here. Okay, each actually grid line from here to here is representing an inch. Okay, and to keep it simple, and I would recommend that you do it too, really use the inch and half inch to scale your objects. Okay, if it's not perfect, let's say it's like 7 inches, you can go, like, you measure an object in 7 inches, you can go ahead, or 7, I did that wrong. If you measure an object and it's 7 inches, then you can just mark it on your paper as half an inch. Okay, it's close enough to 6 inches that you can mark it as half inch on your paper. If you don't have grid paper, okay, you can use regular paper and just scale it out. Take a ruler or a straight edge and mark it off. Create grid lines like I have, inch by inch. Okay. So what we're going to do, and I'm going to kind of walk you through my expectations, is you're going to draw a scale model of your bedroom, and then you're going to transform the objects that are in there and kind of rearrange your room. Okay. When you do that, after you've drawn your scale model like I have here, then you're going to go ahead and write out what your transformations are going to be. So the first transformation that I'm going to make on here is moving this lamp over here. The way I'm going to do that is by translation. So I'm actually going to move it up 2 units or 2 inches. So I'm going to say translate lamp, and then go to a new line. I'm going to say 2 inches up. And since if we go up here, then we need to go 1, 2, 3 inches to the left. 3 inches, 3 inches to the left. Okay. So after I do that, my lamp would be moved over here. Now, since it's a drawing, you're actually going to create a new drawing. I'll show you my final drawing when I'm done. Okay. Let's see here. I'm going to go to the dresser. So the dresser I actually want to be over here up against this wall. So to do that, I'm actually going to translate it 2 inches to the left and then reflect it across the middle of the room. So for the dresser, I'm going to say translate dresser 2 inches left, then reflect across the middle of the room. And when I do that, it would end up over here. Okay, let's go. Next, I'm actually going to go ahead and move the bed. So the big purple bed, I'm going to rotate it 90 degrees clockwise. I'm going to translate it over to this side of the room. So I'm going to say rotate bed 90, I need a line, 90 degrees clockwise. I do need to specify. So 90 degrees clockwise, or I could say 270 degrees counterclockwise, but if I did that, it would actually go out of the room. So I'm trying to work within the room parameter that I have here. So rotate bed 90 degrees clockwise, then translate. I'll say it's rotated this way, fixed on this point. I'm gonna go 1, 2, 3, so it'd be right here. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9. So translate 9 inches to the right. Okay, so all that's left is now the dog crate and the elliptical. So the dog crate, I'm just simply going to translate over into the top left corner now. To do that, so my dog crate, it's not perfect, but I tried to use the 1/2 inch, so they're on 1/2 inch mark. So I'm going to go from here, translate it to this spot. So once again, you would have probably more precise measurements than what I have on here, but I'm going to translate it 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 inches to the left. So translate bed, or not bed, translate dog crate, say 7 inches to the left. And the only thing that's left now is to move this elliptical, and I'm going to put in the only empty space I have left, which is up against this wall. So to do that, once again, I'm going to have to rotate 90 degrees, and this time I'm going to rotate counterclockwise and then translate it down, translate it over and down. So we're going to rotate elliptical 90 degrees. This is counter. I know that's one. I'm gonna have to hit enter. Counterclockwise. Then after that, we're gonna have to translate it. Let's see. Translate left 2 inches and down 1 inch. Okay. After, I'll move this up so you guys can see that and over. Okay. After you list out your directions, then you would need to draw your new scale model, and this is what mine looks like. So with all that, I actually did miss one. I missed the nightstand. So I would need to go back and I would need to tell how I was going to translate the nightstand and rotate it up as well. And then this is what my new scale model would look like. Okay, so that's your challenge today. I want you guys to do that and then send me pictures of your original, the instructions with your transformations on it, and then the new scale model. Okay, good luck with that. I hope you guys enjoy it, and maybe you can even convince your parents to change your room to that. Okay. Okay? Let's nog it, pound it. See you guys. Have a tremendous rest